Oh, more Poirot, yes! Excited. Okay, we finally got that safe open with a map thingy, bitchy. Let's get out of here. We're still inspecting the mansion. I don't know what we're inspecting.
I do not need to make a telephone call now.
Helps if I go this way.
I am not going to leave Comside now. I still have some things to do.
Okay. See, we can go back in here. Ah, we couldn't get in here before. But now we have the skeleton key. Ho, 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 ho.
The door is locked.
Yes.
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names. No deaths on the records from A to D. They've been handled recently. No known names. Disappointing. Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No known names. Disappointing.
Oh, we're just gonna leave it open? Okay.
I see some papers that were not there the first time I visited. Valuers report property. Building land located in Comside, Churston client, Sir Carmichael Clark, April 15, 1935, Court and Brunskill office. Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for? Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex.
Oh, wait, no, we've seen this.
Lady Clark, your wife. I estimate that Lady Clark...
Yeah.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
That was just like the whole, like, your wife is dying. Oh, inspect the mansion's surroundings is next. Okay. We've inspected the mansion. Oh, telescope. Alright. Now we can go out here.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
Horrible smell of carrion. Huh.
Something makes me feel uncomfortable.
What's coming from here? Oh, wait, someone has done something here. Someone moved. Oh.
The gardener does not follow the alignment. There, that's better. It is symmetrical.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Round pellets. Revolting. There, that's better. It is symmetrical.
Good. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was like, where are we? What's happening? What?
I would like to congratulate Clark's gardener. What symmetry.
Okay. I guess there's nothing else to do here. What?
Clark's greenhouse. It must hold some rare plants.
I guess we're not going in there. Oh. Okay. I did not know this was what it was here.
May you have peace, Carmichael. Charlotte.
This was not here last time. Inspect the mansion's surroundings. Alright, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yo. Okay. Okay, you're green, but like, why? Okay, now we can actually look at something here. Yeah, I was like, really? Really?
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire. Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers. This subject would probably be useful to me. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yes. Why did Thora leave personal belongings behind in Coomside? Thora left Sir Carmichael's gifts. Carmichael wrote to Franklin to tell him that he found Thora charming. Thora Gray, expert in art history. Thora left a letter behind. Thora Gray stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. A dagger is missing from Sir Carmichael's display case. Thora does not want to be accused of theft.
Everything that Thora Gray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her. But she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I thought it said Thora, prisoner. I was like, what? Poisoner. Thora left a letter behind. There was a poisoned rat at the scene of the crime. Thora had ordered rat poison. Lady Clark thinks that Thora Gray tried to poison her. Logan's letter stipulates that Lady Clark only has 1 year left to live. Lady Clark thinks that Thora Gray is manipulative. Thora Gray never considered poisoning Lady Clark.
Thora Gray had no reason to kill someone who only had few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
Alright. Oh, we're doing it manually. Alright. Telephone Hastings, yeah? Do it. Here we go.
must put the skeleton key back
Oh.
and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
Okay. You're just gonna leave Lady Carmichael on her own?
Perfect. Nothing else is keeping me here. Hello, Hastings. I have finished in Churston. I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burnt document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Bien. You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Accessoire.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Alright. Let me just fix my moustache. Hungarian moustache, okay. Yes, good. Talk to Donald Fraser.
This man is tired.
Unshaven. Crumpled clothes. Dark circles.
Donald is short of sleep. And it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Mr. Parrow, I don't know why I'm here.
Patient with an indecision, accuse him of being guilty, reassure him about the fact that he will be listened to.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Parrow, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Become impatient, encourage him to continue, point out that it's not a psychoanalyst's office.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her around the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Interpret Donald's dream. How should Donald's dream be interpreted? Donald does not kill Megan in his dream. Tumors. Donald was very much in love with Betty. Violent man. Donald does not kill Megan in his dream. Donald is tired. Donald feels guilty about killing Betty. Donald really likes Megan. He was also in love with Betty. Donald is starting to have feelings for Megan and he feels guilty about abandoning Betty. Yeah.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Grey to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her. Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
September. Remind her that she did not see anybody on the day of the murder. Accuse her of having lied. Accuse her of being the killer's accomplice.
Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size. Glasses. Dark suit and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident, but he wasn't.
Indicate that she lied about leaving Churston. Ask whether she resigned of her own free will. Point out that her departure is suspicious.
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston.
Ask if she will collect the objects. Ask if she will return to Churston. Say that the objects present a risk.
Are you planning on going back to collect them?
No. I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I mean, we all notice that Hastings gets, like, fired up when it's about, like, a young woman, but anyone else, he's like, oh, suspicious. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Thora Grey stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. Sir Carmichael had offered Thora a brooch. Thora likes Franklin. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Thora is a seductress. Sir Carmichael found Thora charming. But she likes Franklin, though. I think the X thing should be there. Thora likes Franklin. Yes, we should have that. Okay, Thora's evasive. Okay, wow, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Well, she seems to like Franklin. I think that's important. She's evasive, though. No? Okay, now I'm just trying them out at random here. Thora approach. She's evasive. What if we do this? She's a seductress. She's evasive and no. What? I mean, the fact that she likes Franklin has to be important, right? Or is it not? Okay, she stayed behind. They were close. Carmichael found Thora charming. Is that not important? She is evasive. Oh, I got it. Thora wanted to be married and certainly would have succeeded in doing so. Okay.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is there another Oh, yes, there is another common point. No objects of value for sale in this shop. Mrs. Ash's personal affections, a stocking box and an account book. Murder is a seducer. Bexa is very populated. Thora Gray saw door-to-door salesmen coming towards the house on the day of the murder. Thora is unable to precisely describe door-to-door salesmen she met at Coomside. Betty's mother's upset her daughter never got to wear her gift, a box of stockings. Before each murder, the victim or someone close to them were in a situation something
It's perfectly
stocking.
clear, Hastings. Perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Job.
Telephone. He dreamt that he killed Betty. Telephone. Jap.
Mon ami, it is a pleasure to be working with you again. I have missed you this past few years.
Okay, fine, we'll call.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Go and collect the post.
Daily Blag, August 31, 1935. Moustache at half-mast. Poirot's repeated failure in ABC case. Sometimes small things trouble great men. Hastings, faithful collaborator of the Belgian detective, knows something about it. 3 mornings in a row, he confided to us, the cook broke the egg yolks when preparing Poirot's breakfast. This apparently casual event has greatly disturbed my friend, to the point it breaks his concentration and slows his judgment. I also noticed his mustache, of which he is so proud, being duller than usual.
Poirot, I assure you I haven't said any such thing to the journalists. They twist everything.
Royal Mathematical and Statistical Society's Bulletin, September the 9th, 1935. The alphabet murder, a methodical madman. It's highly probable that the alphabet murderer will kill again. Could we possibly estimate the number of victims in his next crime? Yes, and it is easy. As soon as we know the ratio of towns, cities and villages whose names begin with a D and the ratio of English people whose names are spelled the same. On the one hand, the ratio of towns, cities and villages in England with a name starting with D, and on the other hand, the ratio of English people with a name also starting with D. After this initial calculation, it is easy to deduce the likelihood of actually being murdered if you belong to the target population. Go to the last page to find our results and details on the calculations.
Okay. Go and collect the post. Stone.
Are you collecting the post, Poirot?
Maybe. Why don't you do it? I just want to see what this is. Hastings hunting.
Hastings' photo album. He's very proud of his bag.
Huh. Mm-hmm.
Churston, Devon, population 500 inhabitants. Hourly of trains. London, Churston. Trains of evening. London, 6:45 p.m. Newton Abbot.
We don't need to read all the train times. Newton Abbot. Alright, but before we go like the post, we're gonna take a break. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see ya.